Thanks a lot. Put my stuff here. So this is going to be a talk about a small, tiny component with a big impact. So green, thin supercapacitors for energy storage for self-powering of IoT. Internet of Things means any device connected to anybody, anywhere, in any business, and that means loads and loads of small objects that need some kind of electricity, and those need to be self-powered. That's our strong belief. So like in figures, like 30 billion components will be connected to internet in 2025, and that means about 80 million batteries that are scrapped daily. And since the life of a primary battery is like 2 years in those devices, and the devices have longer life, most of that garbage is unnecessary. So we believe that the evolution of these small IoT devices is becoming thinner and thinner. In this case, it moves like the next level is a sticker on a package or parcel or something. And therefore, they also need to have a low total cost of ownership. You cannot afford to go around and change batteries in them, so they need to be self-powered. Ligna Energy is based on two main assets. And one of them is the materials technology. Our name is Ligna Energy because lignin is a residue stream that we use in our recipes. So we have a unique recipe, that's the foundation of the company. The other leg, and the other asset, is the production technology, where we utilize roll-to-roll based conversion machinery that exists, but in a unique configuration, so we can mass produce with reasonably low capex in the Nordics even, with good profit. So with this, we have developed the S-Power, which is our product, and it's forest-based, based on residue streams. It's a safe component. It's rechargeable, obviously, and it's thin and flexible, since that's the important aspect. And it can be delivered as stickers on a roll. And I brought with me an example of a product which you can dry with a component like ours. This is a device that you put on the wall to measure the humidity and the CO2. And in that case, you can see on the picture, you harvest energy, in this case with a solar cell, and that energy then ends up in the storage component, and that component is our contribution to this. So looking into the sustainability impact from our small component, comparing to the best competitors, you could maybe save like 100 kilotons of CO2. If you consider not needing to replace primary batteries, that value increases to 500 kilotons. But the main impact is because we are making these small IoT devices easy to own and easy to have. And then you inject more sensor data, and there you get a massive impact on environment, even if you just count the part that comes from actually having more sensor data. So like 500 million tons for building automation. It's a huge impact with a small component. Our market segments that we work on right now is asset trackers, it is smart building sensor nodes, and it's electronic shelf labels. If you summarize those markets, 2030, it's about 1 billion serviceable units in that, and it's a billion industry. We need to mass produce these small ones to get an impact, and that market is there. So what we want to do now, we are raising 4 to 5 million, aiming for Q3, to scale up production in 2023 to a level of, in the beginning of the year, about 500,000 in production capacity. And the next round will be about actually scaling that up even further to become at least 100 million units per year company. So to wrap up, please get in touch with me. I'm here for 2 days. And we will talk about self-powering of electronics in a green way. Forest-based, safe, thin, rechargeable. Let's talk.